is the end of side 1 of this record. Please now, turn it over for the second side. The second side.
To my channel, I am Melanin. We are here with another occult video. Okay, this one is from Alchemist Empress. Okay, it's transmuting into new beginnings. Excuse me, new beings. What the world? Bobby Hemmitt. So let's see what this one is about. It ain't but like four minutes long, but we're gonna jump into it and see what it's talking about.
We know that we did the human thing for millions of years. And this is how energy works. You do something for millions of years, and the energy works for you. It's just like a child that's in childhood, or a person that's in his his teenage years, and that works for that particular person. But then the energy moves into adulthood. And those things that you did in your teenage years, although you might be 30 or 40, you would be a laggard riding out on the goddamn Huffy at 10 speed. You know?
Yo, this is crazy because, like, I can really relate to this. Like, recently, under this Capricorn full moon, like, it's just a whole energetic shift, and I can feel it, and I'm still kind of getting my feet. It's like I just jumped into some shit. It's like I just jumped into some shit, a different timeline, and it's like my body's still trying to get used to it. So it's like you developing into, basically transmuting is you developing or transitioning into something else. Okay, so if you want to be a powerful alchemist, or you want to be whatever it is that you desire, you have to put forth that effort. Keep feeding that energy. When you keep feeding that energy, then eventually that manifestation is going to pop, or you're going to become that which you have basically, I won't say gave honor to, but basically gave your currency to, gave your energetic currency to, gave your energy to, because we already know energy when it's building, it creates that type of reality because you are plugged into that outlet. Okay, that's the energy that you're gonna get because you are tapped into that energy. You are aligned with that energy. You possibly have mastered that energy, and that's why a lot of people can get money like that. That's why a lot of people can go viral like that. You know, they know they own coded science. Okay, how they can their own spiritual science, how they can really like transform into whatever it is they desire. They know how to do that, and they know how to adapt to that, and they know how energy works for them. So in order for you to transmute into something, you have to figure out what it is that your chemistry, your spiritual makeup is like. And usually you can get that from your birth chart or get a reading or some shit like that. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Whatever teenagers do. You see what I'm saying, all? That's right. You know, you would be a laggard. You would be something that is basically outlived its function. You see, so humanity at this particular time is now becoming to its adulthood. All right. And that adulthood is the mysteries of Christos the Christ. There is something beyond this reality, but we don't want to give it to you in the whole thing of when I get to heaven, I'm going to put on my shoes and walk all over God's heaven. Milk and honey every day. You know what I'm saying? Sitting out in some damn cloud somewhere. What we're talking about here is creating a mutation into the next step of evolution. But it starts in the mind. Now, what are we talking about starting in the mind? That's right. If all of the ancient material says that man is supposed to basically transmutate, transform, metamorphosize into a new being, a new.
What is that verse? Damn, it was a Hebrews 11. Was it 1 and 11? Let me go see. Cause I think it was like dang, I can't type, y'all. It was one I always used to like. No, it's not do not conform. It's a Hebrews. It was Hebrews something, y'all. But that's relevant too. Do not be conformed by this world. Yeah, that's relevant too. But it was be ye transmuted, or not transmuted, but transformed by the renewing of your mind. There it go. What verse that is? What verse is that? Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. I know it's Hebrews. It's got to be Hebrews, right? No, no, it's not. It's Romans 12:2. And be not conformed to this, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. So basically, you got to level up at some point. If you don't level up, you're going to be stuck in some type of energetic prism. You know what I'm saying? You fighting, and you'll be fighting to get out of it. I think that's how a lot of people get caught up in drugs, and I think that's how a lot of people get caught up in like continuously having babies, or going through traumatic situations, putting themselves in predicaments to get hurt and stuff like that. Domestic violence. I feel like that's because a lot of us spiritually don't. Well, how can I say it? A lot of us don't, or a lot of people don't spiritually know their own strength. They don't know that we have guidance within ourselves. They don't know what intuition is. So therefore they ignore it, okay? They look at all these ooey gooey, lovey dovey TV shows and movies, and they wish to have this and they wish to have that, living lavish and stuff like that. But sometimes it's a price to pay to live, with some of these things, okay? And some people want it so bad because they want to impress society instead of listening to their spirit and their intuition. They go forward and, they get consumed by it. They get conformed by it, and they get caught in the matrix all over again. So constant transformation, preaching conscious transformation constantly, okay? Because you can't say the same. You have to do something different, or you're going to tweak out. You're going to tweak out. You're going to feel depressed. You're going to feel anxious. That's why you can't sit too long sometimes. Sometimes it's a time to be still, because I had to do that last few days. It's a time to be still, and it's a time to get to work. You have to know the difference, okay? Or gradually get to work.
New soul, a new spirit. You see what I'm saying? We understand that we're on the verge of that, but the key here is, in the movie The Matrix, they say, look at the spoon. Don't try to bend the spoon. That's impossible. Right. The real mystery, there is no spoon. Just bend your mind around the spoon, and the spoon will bend. Well, it's the same thing with your mind now. The same thing with your mind now. You have to start thinking like deities.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
All right.
This is the key. Now,
I say.
what does Godzilla give a damn about Valentine's Day? You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about, what does Godzilla give a damn whether you wear white after Labor Day?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Or any human custom. We've been there, we've done that. We got thousands of forms of what we think is right and wrong in humanity, but we're not thinking like gods.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Or deities.
Mm-hmm.
You see? And this is the mystery of what the mystery system was talking about. Now, we did a historical thing, but did the Egyptians learn history? What did the Egyptians think about? That's the key.
The afterlife.
The afterlife, illumination, metamorphosis. They wasn't thinking about history.
They was thinking.
They was living history. But what is the mystery? What is the education here? Now we got to understand here, and we got to understand that we have to really focus on this, because we know that if we think this is bull, only thing we got to do is every block these white people got lodges. That's right. And they ain't up in there sipping no tea. No. Drinking no liquor and driving no cab. Thank you. You understand what I'm saying? They up in there getting down with the serious education. All right. You see what I'm saying? And the education that they're getting down with don't resemble nothing in this college or any other college. University. They're getting down with something on a grand scale.
Hence the word occult knowledge. Not everybody's going to get it. Not everybody's going to take the time to study it. With occult knowledge, you really have to sit down and decipher certain things, because your DNA may pick up on something different than another person's DNA when they are studying, okay? To bring you and yourself online here in reality, to help, get you on track so you can get up out of here, but also to help others, you know what I'm saying? Because we all have a service here. But the best thing you can do is transmute your own energy, change your own energy, change your own mind, because this is what's going to help you soar, okay, spiritually. This is going to help you kind of open up to new things, gain more attractive abilities, or attraction abilities, like law of attraction. This was an interesting one because I love it because it was so short, but also it just gives it like zooms in, magnifies a certain area when it comes to how we supposed to work with our own energy, when we supposed to know that we're stagnant and it's time to be. Sometimes spirit gonna push your ass into something different though. I'm not even gonna lie, because I feel like the spirit just pushed me into something. I'm still here, I'm still getting it, but it's like it's amazing, but it's also like kind of like, I don't even use this word, but humbling. That's the best way I can kind of put it, for you to get it. But it's like, yeah, it's a ride. But this is our video from Bobby Hemmitt. I hope you learned something. If you want to jump deeper into this topic, you just let me know in the comments. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.